Hello, boys and girls. Today we are talking about conversions between temperature, pressure, and we have to do some volume. You forgot to write it.
Oh, and volume. And volume 2. Yay.
Which means more train tracks.
More train tracks.
Okay.
Okay. So let's talk about which one do you want to do first?
Well, let's do temperature. That's the easy one.
All right. So temperature, we've got only two scales that we worry about, right?
Yep. Celsius and Kelvin.
Degrees Celsius and Kelvin.
No Fahrenheit.
No Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit's stupid.
We don't talk about Fahrenheit in science.
No. Fahrenheit does not exist in science. Now, if I want to convert from Celsius to Kelvin or Kelvin to Celsius, it's a very, very easy equation. So, for example, let's say I have degrees Celsius and I want Kelvin. All I have to do is add 273.
Because 0 Celsius is 273 Kelvin.
Right. And if I have Kelvin, all I have to do is take away 273 to get degrees Celsius. It's pretty easy.
Let's practice.
Let's practice. Go.
Okay, let's do 150 Celsius. It's Texas in the summer. Well,
Wow.
just kidding. That's way hotter.
150 degrees Celsius. And you want to convert that to Kelvin?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's really easy. All I have to do is do 150 plus 273, right? That's it. So that's 423 Kelvin.
That's probably too hot.
Booyah. Got it. What next?
Okay, let's do... How about let's do 50 Kelvin?
Ooh, 50 Kelvin. So if we have 50 Kelvin and we want to convert that to degrees Celsius,
Subtract
all I got to do
273.
is, totally 50 Kelvin minus 273. That's super easy. That's minus 223 Kelvin, or sorry, Celsius. Booyah, kind of easy.
It's pretty easy.
Really
let's
easy.
do volume.
Volume super easy. One more thing is do we talk about standard temperature here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So really, all you guys need to know for temperature, there are two standard temperatures, and that is 0 degrees Celsius and 273 Kelvin. So these guys right here are your standard temperatures.
Okay.
All right, and we'll come back to that. Next is volume. Volume. Like my hair has a lot of volume. Right?
All right, so if I had a liter, how many milliliters is that?
1.00 liters.
Mhm.
How many milliliters is that?
Yeah.
Well, that's King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So every liter has 1,000 milliliters.
Okay, so let's show them how to set up the train tracks
Okay, that's super
for
easy.
volume, just in case they need to. So if I have 3.2 liters of coffee, my favorite.
3.2 liters of coffee.
Hey, that's about what I drink every day.
All right. So if I want to know how many milliliters is that?
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting rid of liters and I want milliliters, so
Yep.
that goes on top. I know that there are 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. Right? Liters cancel out. 3.2 times 1,000 divided by 1 gives me 3,200 milliliters.
I should probably cut back on the coffee.
You should cut back on the coffee. You know how many micrograms of caffeine that is? Tons.
A lot. Okay, one other thing. What if I see centimeters cubed? What is that?
Ooh, good point. 1 centimeter cubed is the same thing as 1 milliliter,
Okay,
which
remember
is
that.
the
because you
same
might see
thing
it.
as 1 cc. cc in the world of medicine stands for cubic centimeter. So all those things are equal to each other.
Okay,
All
I think we
right.
got volume covered.
Volume is pretty covered. Of course, you do it the opposite way if you're going from milliliters to liters. Same way with the train tracks. Last one is pressure.
The fun ones.
So I need to put a little list for you guys up here on the left. This is a list of your standard pressures.
So they're all equivalent.
Standard pressure. So we have 4 different units. So we'll start with atmospheres. 1 atmosphere, 760 millimeters of mercury, 760 torr, and 101.325 kilopascals. I like to remember that one because it sounds like a radio station. It's 101.325 kPa.
Okay.
Pennsylvania's smooth jazz station.
Oh my goodness.
because PA is Pennsylvania.
Okay, so you guys need to memorize all of those.
Okay.
So ready, set, go. Just kidding. They're on your reference chart.
Well, now that they're right here for us, these are our standards. 1 atmosphere is equal to 760 millimeters of mercury. It's equal to 101.325 kPa, which is equal to 760 torr. This helps us convert between the units because we now know the standards. So you want to give me one to practice real quick?
So let's do 3.5 atmospheres.
And we're going to convert it to what? Convert 3.5
Let's do it
atmospheres
to kilopascals.
to kilopascals. Okay. So let's look at that. First thing, what you're given goes on the top left, 3.5 atmospheres. Set up my train track right here. What I'm getting rid of goes on the bottom. What I'm converting to goes on the top. And now, right in these two spots is where I'm going to put my standards from that chart. So 1 atmosphere is equal to 101.325 kPa. You thought I was going to do it that time, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, I did. That's why I picked kilopascals.
Exactly.
Let me down.
101.325
There we
kPa.
Okay, so 3.5 times 101.325 divided by 1 equals 354.6. But we're going to do sig figs too.
Okay, so that's kilopascals. If we did sig figs here, actually we technically only need 2.
Yep, 350.
So it would be 350 with our significant figures.
See, I told you guys you weren't going to ever get away from significant figures.
Okay, so there is how we convert. Let's do another one real quick.
Okay,
Let me erase this one.
Let's do 1,000 millimeters of mercury to start this time.
Okay.
And you pick what we're going to convert it to.
Ooh, fun, I get to pick. Okay, 1,000 millimeters of mercury, and we're going to convert this to, atmospheres.
Okay.
All right. So first, what I am given goes up here, and this is really important to make sure that you put your units here because it will always help you keep track of what you're going from and to. So I'm going 2 atmospheres away from millimeters of mercury. My standards are 1 and 760. My units here cancel and cancel. 1,000 times 1 divided by 760 is 1.3. 1.3. Let's technically, we need to have 2 significant figures. That's right. And that is atmospheres. Always put your labels. Train tracks don't go away, ladies and gentlemen, even when we're doing pressure conversions. So
wait till we get to gas stoke.
Wait until we get to gas stoke. Oh my
Can't
gosh, it's going to
wait.
get even better. So I think that's about it for now. You got anything else for him?
Nope, that's it.
Awesome.